because we are on the path to developing a whole ecosystem, an eco-village for our peoples.
Yeah.
So definitely be aware of that, bro.
For sure.
Yeah.
Camping is knocking people out. So that's your end line is gonna be like can't just be knocking. End on that line.
Okay.
Or and what were you gonna respond to with that?
What do you mean?
He's gonna say can't just be knocking people out.
Oh, I was just saying, he's still conscious or something. Whatever I said.
Yeah. Okay. Great. That's gonna be your last line. Your last. So let's note that can't just be knocking people out.
And I gotta say mine.
And
you
then
like that?
Yeah. And then that's gonna be your cue.
All right. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, shit. Now I got a cue.
Okay. Let's run it one more time.
And action.
I don't mean to judge you, but what happened, bro?
Oh no, man. I was like, everything went black and it was freaking nuts.
I want to remind you, bro, that you are a hero, man. Like, we must maintain a hero culture,
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Especially for the path we are walking. We are here to develop new ecosystems for our peoples, Ultimately, ending in an eco-village, we don't want to do that in an eco-village, man.
I want to go to the eco village.
Exactly. So don't be knocking people out, bro.
Man, I think he's still conscious. I ain't him that hard. You know?
But more serious looking, of course.
You had fun?
Great.
Happy to do that? You were happy to do that?
That was good.
Yeah. No, that's fantastic. Okay. That's great. So now you're out. What's your response to her?
I'll just go back down.
What the Yeah. Or, I guess I should, naturally, I would get into my fighting shit. Like, what the fuck?
Okay, so let's be realistic about if we're gonna shoot this downstairs. If we're gonna shoot this downstairs in front of the building, the last thing we want are police being called on us. So we, screaming out like, "What the fuck?" Like if any of that happens,
Which makes sense.
yeah,
Because my interpretation is that you're incredibly in control. For you to make a sound would be totally against your character. You would be like immediately. You would go into the exact mode of how to react. You'd be like an immediate standing position. I feel. Well, that position is.
I'm trying to see how to transition that smoothly, because if she attacked, then I'm just like, oh shit. Or not oh shit, but like, whoa. And then what would follow that?
Well, what do you feel? What's your
No, I was saying you said something. The way you did it earlier was amazing. When you told us to me, I forget. I was just saying, you remember that? Yeah.
I kind of like the what the fuck, but I know he can't curse, right?
Yeah, you can curse all you want.
Okay.
I mean, what I'm saying.
It sounds very realistic. Like,
Yeah, it's natural for you.
like that's a realistic reaction.
I'm
Like,
gonna know what I need to do in the moment.
You can actually also say, what the fuck?
Like,
You know, like you could.
But I want to react too, in the sense of like physically, like yo, what the
You could. You'd be like, yo, what the?
Yeah.
I would look at her probably and like, yo, what the fuck?
That's great. That's great. I love it.
Okay, how would we follow that so I can mesh that?
Well, so I would think that if you come, may I have you for a second? So if you come over here, he's talking, and you're coming from behind, or you're ninjaing in, like just knocking him in the temple quickly, and he's like, what the fuck? You can come over here and let's see, like now you're essentially testing him, or you're aiming to knock him out too. So maybe you come in and boom, like that, knock him back. That's
Okay.
super interesting. That's like a super interesting. Boom, you would react, pop in, and you'd be like, what the? Boom, and then we can go to a.
Oh.
And then we can shoot like one or two of those movements.
So I punch her?
Yeah.
Does that feel good? Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I think that's an interesting combination. So in other words, knockout Rami. So we have Rami knockout 1, vintage what the fuck, boom 2, knocks him back, boom, turning over here to him.
She does something sexy and bites her lip or something.
what? I'm trying to fight you.
A second that.
I have to
truly a trained ninja, it may not necessarily be the anger that you're responding with. It might be more sort of focus, like getting into like a tunnel vision of being like.
You do really well though. So that's
Again, yeah.
Because so let's give a little of narrative intention behind this. So if you're hitting it with it right here in the solar plexus, that normally can just take someone out. Like you're hitting it like that's like a button that also shuts down the body. So if he didn't take that, that means he's strong.
His chi is good.
So it's like, oh, this guy's pretty strong. And so then you're coming back with a response, like boom, knock her in the face, and then she's coming back with a unsheathing the sword right away, and you're like, oh, shit. And then maybe she does another one, and you're like, oh, and then she turns around, and the final hit could be something like this, where she literally like hits you in the temple too, with this.
It's the whole non-leaf, but that's cool.
Yeah, literally they could like that. So you evade, and then she catches you off guard. I think that's great. I think it's realistic for how much time we also have. So and then it's the change scene,
Yeah.
and then the other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So let's find the two dodging motions that you're gonna do. So let's get you. Let's see. I'll be for a second. So okay. So here we go. Boom. Knock you back. And boom. Two. So you're gonna take that
Okay.
and flip. And literally we can. So if you're doing this, if you take which end are you gonna hit with?
Right.
Okay, over. Oh. So you can one and let's say come across.
And he dodges it?
Yeah, so go under, like bobbing with you. Okay, so now we'll shoot the reverse. So you're gonna go under. Whoa. So we'll get you unsheathing the sword in one shot, and then we'll get the reverse swing in the other shot. So now we have one. So for your first one, it's going to be swing under, and then we can just go right from here. And let's say if we're swinging this way.
And she does hit me this
It would be
Yeah.
cool if he doesn't matrix that.
way.
So let's go this way. Swing this way, and then maybe she does like a real samurai kind of move.
Which is?
Actually, you know what? She should hit you with this.
Yeah, we
Maybe
dodged
I
forward.
dodged,
Yeah.
I dodged this and then she hits me with that.
That's
Very cool.
So you dodge this and then she hits you with that.
a little tap like that. That's cool. Good.
Oh, that's actually kind of that's actually super crazy too. So less is more to me, honestly, at this point.
Yeah.
Like we don't need to do like a big dance, like an opera kind of, like just showing that you unsheathe the sword. One, so we'll shoot that in reverse, and two, whack. Like that's just dope. Like, foo. And then like you coming back and being like, and getting out of there. And then this scene starts to follow you. Get the sword in, walk into an alley, cover yourself up, cover it, and literally like the tone just switches right away.
Okay.
Awesome.
I think that's really cool. What do you guys think?
I think that's awesome. I like the idea of lessons more.
Yeah.
You got it?
So it's like,
Let's see you do the choreography. Let's actually play with that. Okay, so
Okay.
let's start with the Rami knockout.
Yeah.
The Rami knockout is gonna be like you're sweeping. Like you're sweeping.
Like that.
Yeah, like literally like you're brushing the floor, except it's a little higher in the air, and you're gonna pop it, and and you can just aim like a foot away from his face. Think about doing that, and then we'll cheat with the
She
camera.
would come from behind us, realistically, right?
yes.
Around the corner.
Yeah, we can
Like
start
come
you right there.
this way type shit.
Yeah.
And right going downstairs.
Okay, let's go for it.
Man, so you know you can't be knocking people out, right?
Yeah, man. No, I think he's still alive. You know, I think he's still conscious.
Just don't knock people out unnecessarily. Just come in,
Like that.
and then you fall.
Yeah.
Let's run that.
Yeah, it's running. Yeah, we're running the whole thing. So
I
you.
can't see it coming, so I don't know when it's.
Oh, it's okay. So just the second you just pause in front of him, so he knows to go down.
Just okay, just do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's rewind for a moment, Snow, and go back to the hit. Okay, Snow comes up.
Short and sweet.
Snow walks up. Snow throws the hit. Boom. It falls down. Great. Snow's.
And I go, thump,
Oh, nice.
and then,
Boom.
okay, and then.
So are you going to use your right hand or left hand? Are you right-handed or left-handed?
I am righty, but I could, let me see.
So what just happened is that you switched your position of your sword
Yeah.
before you did the hit.
Yeah.
And then the movement started to switch in your head. So let's keep it the same that you're
But then it would be like this, right?
exactly. That's how I performed it.
Okay.
So let's keep it like that.
Okay.
And so let's go from the hit to Rami's head. Let's start again. And keep it slow. Everything we're doing is very, very slow just to get
Okay.
the sense of rhythm, and then we'll start to add more precision.
Okay.
Okay. And action on Snow's hit.
People now, bro.
Boom. Okay. Yep. Keep it there. Okay. And Snow, hand position. Keep it like that. Yep. And aim it right here.
Okay.
Nice.
Yep. Okay. And then super slow. Yeah.
This is a,
Yeah. And all you're gonna do is look toward the clock. That's it.
okay.
Just snap your head toward the clock when he throws the hit. So imagine a line going from your nose to his body. The second you see his elbow cross that line, that's when you're going to pop your head.
Okay. Can we practice that one?
Yep, go for it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I did it too soon.
It's okay. Just wait for the elbow.
I'm trying to get.
Okay, ready?
Okay.
And roll it. And action. Boom, nice. Okay, great. And now slowly unsheath the sword. See what you do.
Slice me slowly.
See, that's the thing. So now the thing is gonna be on this side.
Well, you
Yep.
don't have to turn it. You could just kind of do this.
Yeah, I could do that.
So remember, we're like, yeah, you know what? Just unsheath the sword.
Yeah.
And then
Was it in the
I would
second?
dodge it.
that one. Sorry.
Great.
Yeah.
Hold on.
She would-
So Snow, you're going to. Remember, we're going to shoot these in reverse. So
Yeah.
essentially, you're going to unsheath the sword here, and then you're going to step and swing this way. So
Okay.
you're going to turn the sword out and swing this way.
Okay.
Are you gonna shoot him first second?
Yeah.
So your time shoot can.
Yeah. Just see, all we're doing is going through the rhythm, and so that you can feel good in a pose as
Okay.
well.
Okay.
Yeah. I think this pose was.
Let's not call it a pose. Let's call it a stance.
Okay.
Because you actually want to be powerful rather than and practical.
Okay.
So that means like get your stance so that you feel good swinging across,
Okay.
and then we'll pause. And let's see, you swing, so you weave out of the way. So swing, please, slow motion this way. Yep, swing. Great. Pause and hold right there. And so Snow, from here, step with your right foot.
Yeah.
Yep. And now your left hand is gonna swing back. Yep. And look.
Oh, nice.
I feel like
Excellent.
I feel like I should be doing something, or else I'm kind of just waiting.
We're still just fast enough.
Yeah. So
Instead of me taking that one.
yeah, we're gonna make it all look natural. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be totally fun. We're actually gonna piecemeal this part together. So it's gonna be great. And knock them out. So let's just go to that part one more time so we feel. Snow, you're going to unsheath sword here, and then step with your left foot across, and then step with your right foot across. Okay?
Okay.
So unsheath sword, you just got punched in the face this way. Your head turns you this way.
Yeah. And then.
Switch your stance. So you just
Oh.
got punched in the face.
Damn
If
it.
you're here, you just got punched here. Step this way with the punch.
Okay.
So you didn't step. Just step.
So you would
What
have.
step?
So your right leg's forward, bring your right leg back as you get hit.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay. Like that?
Yeah, great. Now unsheath the sword from there.
Okay.
Yep. And now, good. Hold back. Yes.
Nice.
Good. Now step with the right across.
The right.
Yep. Yes. Now bring that right leg across. Bring it forward. Yep.
Okay.
So step it forward. Excellent. And now look how you twist it. Exactly. Boom. And that's the knockout hit.
That was great.
That's the knockout hit. Awesome. Okay. Great. We're gonna cut that, and it's gonna be great. Awesome. So then, the rest is the stuff we can shoot. Is you changing and then shooting in the street.
Okay.
Great.
Okay, so let's go downstairs.
Do we need this tripod?
We probably should bring it,
Let's bring it.
and we should bring lights and all that stuff.
Oh, man.
I'm gonna need help with this thing.
Oh, yeah, I'll try it.
No, it's not.
Good.
This is so interesting to see. I'm
Oh, is that it?
not doing this at all.
Got it. Going outside to shoot. I'll see that in front. Love you guys.